Hey y'all, it's Holly with Southern Fine Finish, and I thought I would do a video on one technique to repair wood, cracks in wood. This is a piece of a table leg, and this can apply to like cabinet pieces, furniture pieces, multiple things, but this is a perfect size for me to kind of show on camera what I'm talking about. So this is an oak table leg. It's made out of oak, and how they did this is they glued several pieces of wood together and cut out the design. Well, right here you can see that there's a crack, and it doesn't go all the way through. It almost goes all the way through. You can see it almost, the crack goes to about right here. All right, there's two methods. One using an air compressor, and the other one is using a vacuum. Sometimes you have to do both. So because I am leaving this in a natural wood look and not being painted or stained, where I can cover up any parts of wood that might not receive stain well, or the glue, because of the glue, I'm going to mask this off. This is my absolute favorite tape. I use it's by Dolphin, and I think they might have had a name change, Blue Dolphin tapes, but I love their washi. I have one for their plastic, I have one for their exterior. I'm doing this one because it seals amazing. You get the crispest lines. It's not affected by any water-based or oil-based finishes I've used, but the tack that's on it, because it's a washi, doesn't get my raw wood gummy. And I've only sanded this to a 180, and I've left it because of the bleaching technique I'm going to do, and I need these pores opened to be able to leach out the rest of the dark stain. I cut it in half, and then I am going to line this tape up with a crack and rub it down really well. That way, so when I put my glue on through it, you know there's always drips. It's inevitable, especially when you clamp it down. This will keep it from getting on the wood too much. This will it minimalizes it. I'm not covering up the crack. I'm just lining it down and burnishing it really well. And if you're messy, which I probably will be, I would, you can do the whole thing. But see right here, I left the crack. See? All right, so do that on both sides. So the first technique I'm going to show you is probably one that is going to be easier for most people because they have access to a Shop-Vac. I put a wedge in the crack if it's possible. You don't want to crack it more, but this, I just put my 5-in-1 painter's tool in there. Okay, and then I'm going to put glue, wood glue. This is my preferred wood glue, TiteBond III. Why? Because it's waterproof and it has a longer assembly time. If you're looking for a faster dry time, then you can use a TiteBond II, but it's not exterior rated like this is. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze a bead into the crack. Okay, and you don't want to get too much. One area I didn't think of is probably need to put a line of tape there because it's going to come out. And you'll see this is literally right on the line. There is a screw on all the other ones. This is a double pedestal. This came from a double pedestal table, and it has 3 of these legs on each pedestal, so a total of 6. All the other ones, that screw goes, this piece of wood goes further out, so it catches that piece of wood. I think that's why this joint failed, because it didn't have that bolt or screw to hold it like the other ones did. Because this is also the only one that failed. All the other ones were fine. Okay. Alrighty. See? That's why you put tape. One more second, it would have gone too far. So there's that stream of glue in there. Put a little bit more right here just because it's thicker. Okay. Next thing you're going to want to do, and it's going to get loud, so I'll explain it first and then I'll do it. Take your Shop-Vac and you're going to go on the opposite side and let gravity be your guide. So I would do it like this. Okay? Not like this. I'm going to let gravity be my guide. And you're going to suck across that crack that's down there. What I'm going to do is take this and now wedge open the other side. Okay? So that the crack is wider now on this side to help suck that glue through. So you can see, this is the end of, you see that glue is already starting to come through. So I'm going to put a little bit more up here where obviously where it's tighter. And you're going to repeat this step over and over again. So I can see it's going to be probably hard for you to see, but I can see even all the way up here. Well, you can see it on the tape. It's coming through. And then you would clamp it. And I'll show you how I'll clamp it when I finish the next step. Another way to do glue repair, get the glue in there. And it's actually faster, but not everybody has it, but it's an air compressor. And I actually just have a little tiny air compressor with this. And I use my blow off tool. So it's going to be the same concept. But this time, let's go this way. Since I know for sure there's glue on that side. I'm going to open up the crack. Again, if you can. If you can't, then you don't. Okay, I go ahead and I wipe off the excess stuff on the tape, so it's just in the crack. You turn on your air compressor, you pull the tool, and then you're going to blow now the glue through to the other side. Okay, now you're just going to go up and down and blow that on there. I just have this on a low pressure. Nice pile of glue. It's come through. We are good to go. So now I'm going to come back and show you how to do the clamping. Okay, so now to clamp it, I'm just going to use these type clamps. And with that much glue coming out when we clamp it is a great indication that I got the glue throughout that crack to hold. So when I get off here, I'll probably add, I'll add 1 or 2 smaller little clamps in these areas. And then I'll leave it like that for 24 hours. And unclamp it and untape it, and I should have a really strong repair joint. Hope that helps. Thanks, guys.